Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome to our Super Saturday Live Hangout. Hello. Say hello as you are popping on. It's your girl, Steph Perez, and I'm super excited to be here today. So, today, as you can see from the title, anyone can earn six figures a year with digital products and digital marketing. So, this week was a weird week, a really good week. But I got a lot of questions this week about what I actually do. Some people asking about, this versus other things that are out there. And I don't really entertain that too much. But for today, what I really wanted to focus on is how anyone literally can decide to create and build a six-figure business for themselves based upon two factors: digital marketing and digital products. And I'm gonna, break some things down and really help you understand like why the time is now and why what I do in my business, I believe to be so important, and why I just have to keep showing up in this way to help more and more people really get this. I'll talk about this kind of as we go through the live stream today, but just know, like, if you're someone that's out there and you have a lot of questions around making money online, give me just a second. I thought my phone was muted. It's not. But if you're someone that has a lot of questions around getting started with making money online, I want you to imagine the volumes of people out there that are consuming tons of content on a daily basis, watching free videos, free reels, free shorts, jumping on live streams, reading emails. And it's sad because a large majority of these people really believe they're going to be able to botch together all of the information, all of the facts, all of the intel, all of the experience, learn how to avoid mistakes, learn how to fast track their success, learn how to hit the easy button. They really believe like they're going to find all of the answers to help them go from, I'm not happy with where I am right now, I have the desire to want more, I want to go for it. And they think they're going to find everything out there for free to help them with putting all of the pieces together. And that's just not the way it works. And if I was sitting across the table from you right now, it was just you and I having a conversation over, a cup of coffee or over lunch, the conversation would be the same way. I think it's so important to understand, like in this instance, like why I do what I do and why I present the facts and I present the information and I sell the course that I sell. Why I sell this, why I show up on video helping people for free and then selling the course as the solution is because if you do want to fast track, if you don't want to have a gazillion questions and not have validity in the answers, you don't want to have continuity right in the answers, like the course helps you with all of that. And so it's so important that you know that I sell what I sell. It's never a gotcha. It is so you can actually fast track because I see what's going on out there. And let me tell you, even with information, it can still feel overwhelming because it still is a lot of moving parts. So the idea, like when I say anyone can earn six figures a year with digital products and digital marketing, that anyone component is talking to anyone that's going to come into this like with the belief that they can actually do it and with the willingness to do what it actually takes, right, to change their situation and to learn all that is required. Yeah, hand on heart, I so firmly believe that anyone can decide to learn these things, develop these skills, like learn how to take action, learn how to create, learn how to build. Anyone, right, can establish themselves, will decide to establish themselves in this way and to go on and do it. All right. Now, getting to actual six figures, like it is an endeavor for the majority of people. Like it's not something you're going to just luck up on. It's not something where you're going to, like a lot of these videos out there, right? I created this free ebook and then I made, $900,000 from it. You know what? Most people, they're not just lucking up on that. And the people that are telling those stories, they're not telling you like all of the blood, sweat, and tears that really went into it. And or if you're buying into their easy road to success, you're likely going to figure out that there is a lot more involved that people just didn't clue you in on. And if anything, I'm the kind of person where I would rather, you kind of go into this knowing all that it takes. And if you do end up discovering that, like for you uniquely, like you were able to have a faster path for one reason or another, then God bless you. God bless you for that faster path. But I know that way too many people give up and quit, and they never truly take off because they've been sold, right? Like the easy button. And when it doesn't come that easy to them, they think something's wrong with them, right? And they end up giving up and quitting. And I'm just a firm believer that anyone can decide to change their life through the power of digital marketing and digital products. Like that's literally the time that we're in right now. I'm going to read you something that you'll also find in the description of this video. And I put it in every single one of my videos and live streams. And it says, the opportunity to make money online has never been more accessible to anyone who truly desires it. If you've been searching for a way to start your online money-making journey and earn your first $5,000 to $10,000 online, you're in the right place. Like that is what my channel and my videos are all about. It's breaking down the process and walking you through like how I've been able to do what it is that I do. It's so funny because I talked about this on a live stream last week. I talked about the course that I sell, and it's like in one of my recent videos that's gotten, it's gained some really great traction. But that video, more than anything else that I've done, people have commented. They've commented on the video saying like, but I don't understand how you got started. I told you how I got started. I bought the course. It boggles my mind like how many people think like if you talk about the way you get started is by investing in this thing, like it's something bad, like it's a horrible thing, like you're clickbaiting them, like it's misguidance, like it's, are you kidding me? Because when I wanted to become a nurse, guess what I had to do? I had to go to nursing school. Right? If you want to become a mechanic, you go to mechanic school, right? If you want to decide to make six figures this year, prepping people's taxes, you're going to go get certified to do so. Like there's hardly anything you can do professionally where you're not investing time, energy, and finances to get certified or to get licensed or to learn the actual thing. So it does blow my mind. But then again, I have to go back and I'm like, well, that's why so many are failing. That's why so many year after year find themselves in the same place, is because they don't understand that getting started more often than not means a decision to invest in yourself. And the fact is, I would probably tell you the people that make these kind of comments are probably people that are wondering why they keep getting looked over for promotions at work or why life has dealt them a bad hand, because there's a lack of responsibility, right, for doing what's required of ourselves first to get the outcome that we desire. Let me know if that makes sense. And so I had to second guess, and I'm like, is my content like clickbaity? Is it wrong? And I'm like, no. I went back and listened to it several times, and I'm like, no, like I am guiding people down the path that I really did take, right? If I left out the part that I bought a course that helped me to put my own life best on first, to me, that is misinformation. That's me not telling you all the facts about everything that I've done. Right. And so the first step in me making this pivot beyond seeing the vision and making the decision to pivot my business was invested into this course. And then this course becoming my life vest and helping me to really put together better systems and processes for my own business. Absolutely. It was the very first step. Right. And so like if I was someone looking on, right, that's important information for me, because if I am someone that, for example, if I was you watching this, right, I would look at me as, well, great. If that was your first step and that helped you get to where you are right now, right? And that's the very thing you're selling to this day because you want more people to know what it is that you know, then I'm going to buy that. Like that's what I want to do what you do. But I'm going to slow down just for a minute and share this. But that's exactly why when I first got started in 2007, why was I able to make 28 sales in my first 30 days, my first sale in 3 days. Why was that able to happen for me? Is because I literally did what other successful people were doing. I wasn't worried about someone getting over on me. I wasn't trying to watch a gazillion videos for free. I literally wanted to find people that were already making it happen, and I was willing to do what they were doing. I was willing to make the investments. I was willing to invest the time. I was willing to learn. I was willing to overcome anything that I had to overcome. I was willing to go through in order to get what I wanted out of this industry, which was to make this my new way of life. So I share this because just like what I read, and you can always find it in the description of my videos, the opportunity to make money online has never been more accessible. Can you please write that down someplace in your workspace? All right, please write that down, because every day, I have goosebumps right now, every day when you walk into your office space or wherever you're committing to growing your business, you can tell who I'm talking to today, right? I'm talking to the person ready to make a commitment. I'm talking to the person that's like, Steph, I showed up here, lay it on me and tell me how I can earn 6 figures through digital marketing and digital products. I want you to know that it is accessible for anyone now, which is why I sell the course that I sell, because this course helps people to fast track by teaching them everything from A to Z about making money online, the business of online business, digital marketing, all the stuff that people are out there trying to grasp for free in YouTube videos that's going to take them forever. I sell that, right? Because we dumbed it down in a way where it is accessible for anyone. We know that if someone goes through this information and makes use of it, right, like they can build a whole profitable business for themselves, right? This is why I know it's accessible, because we've made it accessible where now you don't have to invest thousands of dollars to learn a variety of different things. You can learn everything that you've got to learn to get you to 6 figures, right? $100,000 a year or more. You can invest $500 to be able to learn it all. Like, to me, when I say that, it just seems like such a stinking good deal, right? Like, if you're hearing me, like, or maybe you're already in this with me, like, let me know, say, this is a stinking good deal. It's like, I feel like I can just close up shop today because I've said enough. But that's literally why I show up, because I feel like part of what I do is I've got to change hearts and I've got to change minds, because I feel like in some instances I have to like save people from themselves, because their minds, when it comes to what it takes, it's like their minds and maybe even their hearts are not allowing them to be receptive of the information, because they feel everyone is out there with a gotcha, right? Like everyone is out there with a gotcha. And all I can tell you is that there are so many people that want the fast track. They want to know that they can invest $500 and get everything that they need to get off to a fast start. And to be honest, that is exactly what keeps me going. Is I know that there are people like my husband. We were both trying to do this together, right? And he's just long since gone to the point where he's like, no, that's not really for me, which is perfectly fine. But literally, like, my husband is the person that I would want to sell every single day, because he's the person that's like, well, can we invest more to get it done for us? Can we invest more to like he's the person that he's like, it's a business, right? How do we look at this more like a business, make business decisions so we can get this thing moving sooner versus later? There are people out there just like him, just like me, right? That are like, so how can I do this faster, right? How can we speed this along? Because I'm not trying to make this take forever, right? That's why I do what I do, because I know for a fact, right, that there is no way that I could give a 6-figure-a-year plan and everything that you need in a free YouTube video. And honestly, no one can do that for anybody, right? I'm always blown away, because when I watch different people's videos for a variety of reasons, right? People in the industry. And sometimes I'll watch videos of people that are talking about the success they've had selling digital products. And all the time in the comments, right? Like, again, why I do what I do and why we're going to talk about this the way we're going to talk about it today. Do you know what I see most often in the comments? Well, how do I market it? How do I promote it? How do I make money with the digital product once I've created it? Creating the digital product is just one part of the whole equation when it comes to digital marketing and digital products or making money with digital products. Anyone can learn how to pop on Canva and create beautiful creations. Anyone. To be honest with you, that is the easiest part of the whole strategy. The harder part is then taking that beautiful creation that you gave a lot of time, energy, and thought to, and now how do you bring that to the market where you have people wanting to buy it, where the money's flooding into your bank account, where your PayPal is pinging, your Stripe is pinging? That's where most people are clueless. And they're hoping to find the information and all of these free videos, right? And that's just not where it's being laid down, right? No one's going to teach you how to market to that degree, right? Where you're selling your digital products, right? In the way that you likely want to sell it. That's why, right? Me, my community, we rally behind this course because we realize that for the person that wants to learn how to get their share of what's going on in the digital marketing world, right? And what's going on with digital products, which has always been going on with digital products, but people are waking up and they're realizing like, this is where the money is. Like, let's get our share. They understand this is the stuff they need to know. And there are so many people out there whose videos I've watched that don't even sell the course. However, they will tell you their foundation was laid in these courses. They will tell you they bought a $500 course with master resale rights to teach them skills. And like that was an eye-opener for them. They learned their skills, but then a lot of these people had their own passions and had their own experiences that they wanted to create digital products around. And so they went out there and created their own digital products. And instead of selling the course, they're selling their digital products based upon their passion. Why? Because they have a group of people they want to cater to, they want to speak to, they want to talk to. And for them, they're going to do that with more passion and more conviction than selling the course. For me, I love all things making money online. I love digital marketing. I love this all. And I want to inspire and empower more people to learn how to get their share. And I realized by selling the course, it's the same as if I decided to sell you a digital product that I created myself. It's the exact same thing. So I just decided to rally around something that's been made easier for me, that I don't have to worry about anything. And I can have a much more like passive, flowy way of my business where literally all I got to do is create the video content that speaks to people that are already out there searching for how to make money online, how to start selling digital products. They're already out there, right? And all I do is just create the video content to call them in and connect the willing, connect those with desire, connect those that are like, I'm ready to do this, connect those that are already looking, right, with the solution that's going to help them get what they want, right? And that same like dynamic, that equation is true no matter what you want your digital product piece to be. If you want to sell a weight loss digital product, if you want to sell a personal development digital product, if you want to sell a digital product on running Facebook ads, if you want to sell a digital product on how to grow an email list, if you want to sell a digital product on, how to do your nails at home, if you want to sell a digital product on, do-it-yourself lashes, it does not matter. The process is still the same. You've got to create some kind of content that's going to connect with people that are out there searching for, oh my gosh, how can I do my lashes at home? Right? You've got to do the same thing, and then you got to sell them the product. I love what I do, and the way that I sell it is because I get to sell people two things. I get to sell people the information that's going to help them learn how to make money online. And then it comes with the bonus opportunity of being able to sell the course as their own. All right. So unlike a lot of the biz ops that are out there where it's just the biz op with very, very little instruction, I know that someone can learn from this course, never have to sell the course, and have everything that they need to go out there and make a lot of money for themselves, selling anything that they want to. That's the difference between this and a lot of other things that are out there. The motive with this course is not to buy the course so that you can sell it, where with most business opportunities, you're only investing into it so that you can sell it. You're not investing into it so that you can learn. And if you don't sell it, there is no value outside of selling it because most opportunities don't offer, right, any kind of standalone value. Let me know if this is making sense. This is why I do what I do, because I want to educate people. I want people to walk away like, months from now, knowing more than they did when they encountered me about making money online, digital marketing, selling digital products, all of this. I want them to know more, because these are the skills that can pay the bills. All right. These are the skills that can help you start writing your own check and have you in a place of always being able to write your own check. All right. So yes, anyone can earn 6 figures a year with digital marketing and digital products, right? And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into it today. All right. So hello. I'm just going to pop over to the comments real quick. Hello, Megan. Hello, Elizabeth. I interrupted my library study of the MRR course to listen to you, Steph. Need some motivation as I have been up since 4 a.m. Been there, done that. Hello, Candace. Candace is listening in. Are you on vacation, girl? Get back to your family and your kids. So number one, right? Can we all agree that making money online has never been more accessible for anyone who desires it? It's just never has been more accessible. Okay, let's make our mind up about that. All right. You guys, the steps are always important because it's how you set yourself up to get paid. All right. We are never getting around the steps. The steps are always important. I will always talk about the steps. All right. So I'm not going to dive deep into the steps today, but we'll talk about them as we go, right? The steps are always just the steps. Why are they always the steps? Because again, to become a nurse, right, you go through certain steps. To become a mechanic, you go through certain steps. To become a dentist, you go through certain steps. To prepare taxes, you go through certain steps. To become a doctor, right, you go through certain steps. To become a teacher, you go through certain steps. To get a job as a secretary, you go through certain steps. There's very, very little we do professionally, right? To become a pastor, right? You go through certain steps. There's very little we do professionally and even as hobbies where we don't go through certain steps to reach a level of proficiency where we're either good at what we do, right? Or we're able to make money through what it is we want to do. Let me know if that makes sense to you right now. All right. Because if there's any resistance around, needing to invest into your next levels, like you've got to get past that first, or you're never going to stand a chance at succeeding. Do you know why? Because if you're not willing to invest in yourself, why should anyone else be willing to invest in anything you decide to put out into the market? It's like, again, me wanting to be a nurse, but saying I'm unavailable to spend money to learn how to make money as a nurse. And I go to some, hospital and I demand they give me a job as a nurse. That's what it looks like when you come online, right? And you don't take the time to get skillful at making money online, right? It's like you want to get out there and you want people to buy your stuff, but they don't buy from you. Guess what? Because in their eyes, you're not good enough. And I say that sounds so harsh, but the fact of the matter is making money is a skill. If we backtrack that, if you're not making money, it's because you're lacking some skills, right? So if you're out there trying to make money, you're not making money, people are not paying you, it's because there's some skills that are lacking, which means you've got to back up, invest in yourself, get more skillful, right? So that you can position yourself to actually make money. So if you do have the questions around like where to market, what do I do? You have a ton of questions, right? Or you're sitting here on social media and your accounts aren't growing and you're trying to share the same information with the same 500 people that have been following you for 10 years and you're wondering why no one's buying from you. Again, you're lacking that skill, right? That has the potential to help you grow your audience, grow your awareness, and get in front of people that actually are already out there. Like they have an interest in buying the thing that you're selling. They just don't know about you yet. You will learn, right, how to do that when you decide to invest in yourself and connect yourself with these money-making skills, right? Like that's all that it is. They are money-making skills. Someone type in the live chat, these are money-making skills. Like period. That's it. And if you understand that, then you're like, wait a second, that makes good sense. That makes friggin' good sense, right? This is not just a course. These are money-making skills. So when I look at every area that runs my business, right, where I generate income because of, it's because number one, I got skilled at creating videos, creating content, and using YouTube. I got skilled at generating an email list. I got skilled at communicating with that email list, writing emails, sending emails, using automation. I got skilled at conversion strategies, right? Those are those strategies that we leverage to turn interested people into customers and buyers in our business. I got skilled at creating 24/7, 365 money getting systems, AKA funnels, right? Every single area that runs my business, it's because I got skilled in that area. And now I'm a benefactor of those skills. I get to benefit from those skills. I make money from those skills, right? I have a well-oiled machine. Without those things, right? No, if I didn't know content, I didn't know YouTube, I didn't know how to build an email list, I didn't know how to, set up automations, I didn't know how to send emails. You guys, there are people out there right now struggling because they don't have those fundamentals. Someone say wake up call. Oftentimes we look at people making money and we just see the bigger picture, and we don't break down literally like all the nitty gritty details of what their business actually represents, right? We just know, wow, Steph is making money, right? We just know the bigger picture. Steph is making money. So-and-so is making money, right? But then when you sit down and you break down, well, these are all of the things that she uses to make her money. Why don't I learn those things? Do you see how now it becomes doable for you? Right now, it just becomes doable. You're like, oh, I'll go learn YouTube. I'll go learn how to be a great communicator through video. I'll go learn how to build an email list, right? I'll go learn how to set up automation so people can opt in and learn more, and I can have emails that follow up with them. I'll learn how to go live, or I'll learn how to do, webinars or Zoom calls. I'll learn these things. Again, in 2007, that's what I did. And do you see how when I say anyone, because I'm an anyone. I'm someone that didn't know anything about this stuff when I got started, but I just believed that whatever was possible for other people, if I was willing to do what they were doing, that it could be possible for me as well. So a lot of times what's missing with that whole statement, if she can do it, I can do it too. No, you have it wrong. If she can do it, right, you can do it too if you're willing to do what she did. And that's what most people leave out. They're like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it too. No, why don't you figure out and learn what she did to do what she's done? And now ask yourself, are you willing to do what she's done? That's the big difference maker. And for me, when I was getting started, I was willing. I was willing to invest. I was willing to learn. I was willing to overcome. I was willing to figure it out. I was literally willing to go through my own unique struggles. Didn't know what it meant at the time. And oftentimes I'm like, God, what did I ask for? Why didn't I just say, give me the easy button? And maybe he would have given me the easy button. But literally every single one of those things, obstacles, hurdles, pitfalls, having to learn things, everything I said I would be willing to overcome and to do and to go through, I've had to do and overcome and go through. I've had to go through it all. And so that's when I realized it's not about just because someone else can do it. But if you want what they have, are you willing to find out what they did? And then are you willing to do what they did to get what it is that they have? Right? And I don't mean that in an idling type way. Right? But if you want the money I make in my business, are you willing to really learn what I know about making money online? Are you really willing to get set up the way that are you willing to do the things that I'm doing? Right? To make money online. That's what it really, really is all about. All right. So the first thing we all have to do, you guys, is make the decision to learn. One thing that I appreciate so much from my MLM network marketing days, when we would show up at the office on Super Saturday, right? Super Saturday was for those that were newly in the business, and clearly no matter how long you had been in it, you had a responsibility to be there. And it was to serve two purposes, right? To help the new person get started and to reinforce to the old heads, like what you should be doing, right? And so that's how I feel like when I show up for a lot of my content, I'm always speaking to two people, right? Maybe even three people, those that are looking on and like, do I want to do this? Is this what I want, right? Like helping people understand what this is all about, right? Helping the newer person, right? Like get solid in all these things and helping the person that kind of like what Elizabeth said, like needs some motivation, right? I think it's really important that with me, you're always going to find the story's just never going to change. I'm never going to say, oh, guess what? That's not working now. This is what we're all doing, right? Let's go all invest, $500 more into this thing. Like that's just never going to be the story for me. All right. So number one, when it comes to learning, right? Yes. Like I said earlier, I sell a course that will teach you everything. And I'm not bashful about that, right? I sell the course because everything you've got to learn about making money online is actually in this course. You have to have these skills, right? Yes, these are money-making skills. That's what this course represents, all right? These are actually money-making skills, all right? So again, I'm not bashful on this because, again, as I look at the comments that are out there, all the comments that are like, where do I promote my digital product? How do I make money from it? Where's the best place to go? I'm like, they need the training. They need to learn these skills. Because even if someone were to answer their questions in a comment, and like, let's say I answer someone's question. I said, oh, I sell my digital products on YouTube. How is that really helpful or useful for that person? All I told them is where I do it. They're no more skilled. They have no more knowledge based around it now. They don't know how to do like what I just told them where. And so a lot of times people are, again, they're hoping, right, to get all of this free information, botch it all together. And then when they struggle, they're like, oh, this doesn't work. No, but the person that motivated you and inspired you and got you so geeked up about doing this, they've invested in themselves. They have the training, right? Whether it's this training or other training, they've invested time, energy, money, finances, right? Like they are all in. That's the big difference maker, right? That is the big difference maker. All right. So I know how much the information is needed because the people are out there asking the questions. They're out there asking the questions. I show up for the person that's responsible. And it's like, if I'm going to make this happen, I've got to get the information. If I'm going to change my life, if I'm tired of my situation, if I'm tired of my kids not having everything I would love for them to have, if I'm tired of like not having, I'm tired of my job, whatever, right? I need a side hustle. I need a plan B, whatever the case may be, right? The person that's responsible and has those desires, they will set themselves up to get what they need so that they can actually get what it is that they want, right? That's what this is about. That's what I'm about with what it is that I do, all right? So you don't have to ask these questions when you get access to the right information, the right training. You don't have to ask these questions, right? It's all there for you, all right? So always remember, again, making money is a skill. If you're not making money and you're trying, it's because you lack some basic skills. You need to learn those skills in order to make money. You're not going to force your way into making money. You may luck up on some money, right? But truly having a business that generates revenue like a well-oiled machine, right? You likely won't build that without the skills. That's what the skills actually get you, all right? So just to kind of like take you through what you actually learn, right? When you decide to invest in this course, or if you decide to go invest into something else, these are the things that you need to be learning. These are, right? This is the knowledge base and the skills that you need to be picking up, right? To help you again with earning six figures a year online. These are the things I wish I would have had this big picture when I was first getting started. I didn't, right? That's why for me, I had to botch together all of these things over the years because I didn't have the big picture. I just did really like important and the right work to get the results, but I had to keep learning as I went. All right. So the first thing, right? Again, just a list of things you're going to learn, establishing your vision and your plan. You're going to learn how to select your niche, your people that you're going to talk to and sell to. You're going to learn how to pick your right product, pick what it is that you want to sell, So if you've had questions on any of these things, that's all that you're learning within this course. All right. You're going to learn all about automation, tools, and setup. You're going to learn how to use the automation tools, how to set them up, how to get a complete money getting system set up for you. Right? So you're not spending months and months trying to figure out how to create a lead magnet or how to put together a capture page or how to, put together your payment processors. You're going to be guided through it all. You're going to walk away with an understanding and with the knowledge and even the skills on how to leverage and use automation and tools and how to get you set up for online business success, like ready to begin generating leads and ready to begin selling in record time. All right. You're going to learn all about payment processes and also payment plans. I think that's so important. I had one gentleman a couple of months ago who joined the course, and his only question prior to joining was, will this help me get set up to accept payments? Because I don't know how to do that. I said, absolutely it will, amongst a lot of other things, but absolutely. You guys, there are so many people out there that are not transacting business because they don't know how to get themselves set up to accept debit and credit cards. Right? There's a lot of people like myself when I was first getting started with coaching and consulting, where all of my programs, payment plans were at my risk. Right? Now I'm set up where I get to use apps like Klarna and Afterpay and Affirm, right, to allow my customers to spread out their payments and to do payment plans without it being a risk on my part and still being able to collect all my money up front. Right? So you're going to learn all about how to do that for yourself. You guys, it's beautiful. Right? You can be someone that knows nothing about making money online and literally overnight learn about how you can begin accepting PayPal, debit, credit cards, payment plans, right? Without you physically having to do anything with the transaction. Again, beautiful. For me, sometimes I feel silly saying that, but the reality is there are so many people out there that don't know, right, that they can have this kind of business set up for themselves. When we talk about sleep money, right, we're talking about someone going through an automated system that you've set up, being able to purchase a product through your automated system, and knowing that as soon as they purchase, that money is going to be in your bank account within the matter of, just a couple of days. No middleman, right? The kind of business, no matter what kind of digital products you decide to sell, where your profit margins are like 97%. You sell a $100 digital product, 97-ish dollars are coming right into your bank account within days. That's what you learn how to set up for yourself, right? Imagine selling the course for $500 and then $485, right? Magically appearing in your bank account in a matter of just a couple of days. That's what we're talking about here. All right. You're going to learn all about fulfillment, right? It's like what happens when someone buys things, right? You're going to learn that. All right. You're going to learn all about email marketing. All right. So much of my money is because of my email marketing. So yes, a volume of people buy directly from my content, meaning they watch content. Some will opt in and then buy immediately. Right. But certainly well over 50%, right, are buying once they're on my email list. Right. So wouldn't you want to know how to actually have that element in your business and then how to be a successful email marketer? That's part of digital marketing, right? How to send emails, how to set up campaigns, how to convert leads into customers and buyers of your various digital products. So you're going to learn all about not only how to set up email marketing, right, from the ground up, but you're going to learn all about email marketing and then how to be a great email marketer, right? So that you can implement this skill in your business. All right. You're going to learn all about content creation and content distribution. So no matter what platform you decide to choose to market on, you've got to learn how to create content that speaks to your ideal person, right? Your niche. See how all this comes together? So you're going to learn all about content creation, storytelling, creating your own brand, creating, a unique persona for your content. And you're going to also learn how to distribute that so that you can actually sell your digital products. All right. Then you're going to learn all of the hottest platforms. You're going to learn how to use YouTube. You're going to learn how to use Pinterest. You're going to learn how to use Instagram. You're going to learn how to use TikTok. You're going to learn how to use Facebook. You're going to learn how to use LinkedIn, and you're going to learn how to do blogging. You're going to learn 7 marketing strategies and tactics. You can choose your avenue. You can say, I've always wanted to learn Pinterest. Fantastic. You're going to learn it in this course. I've always wanted to really learn Instagram. I didn't want to spend thousands for it, or I didn't want to spend hundreds just to learn it. You're going to learn it as a part of this course. Why? Because we recognize it's not just about getting set up. Like we want you, again, it's from A to Z, right? Steph, I know nothing about making money online. So we're going to help you build the foundation. We're going to help you either create the right products, right? Or give you the product to sell, as in our course, right? We're going to help you set up that product with payment processors, your money getting system, your lead generation, your complete funnel, right? And we're going to make sure that you know how to create content, how to speak to your ideal person, how to build your email list with these people, and how to find them and connect with them on your chosen platform. We literally leave no stone uncovered. It's all here for you. Everything you've got to learn, right, to begin making money online and to even carry you to $100,000 a year or more, it's all here for you. And then you're going to learn all about customer support as well. Right? How to build a community, how to build a tribe, how to have really great customer service so that you build a base for continuous business. And that's what you want. When I had my own library of digital products that I created and sold, I want to say probably 95% of my customer base, if I were to go down like the roster, they all owned between like 4 to 5 or even more of my products. But on average, they all owned probably 3 to 5 of my products. That's huge. Right? That's huge. And that's what you want in your business. You don't want a business that's simply based upon one-off sales, right? You want a business where people begin to love you, right? They love your brand. They love what you stand for, and that you're building a base for ongoing business. So do you see how, the questions in the comments, like, I created this ebook. Now, how do I sell it? How someone just like giving you a sentence or two in the comments as a reply just does not really serve you or serve anybody, right? You want to get down to the bottom of what success really means. You really want to get down to the bottom of what acquiring this knowledge and developing these skills really can mean for you, because the average person just is not going to luck up on $9,000 a month. That's what 6 figures a year represents, is roughly $9,000 a month, right? If you were just selling the course, right? 9,000 divided by 500 is 18 sales. The average person is not just going to luck up on 18 sales a month. It takes skills. It takes knowledge. It takes strategy. It takes tactic. Right? It takes being savvy. It takes knowing this stuff. And again, there's too many people that are giving the free game out, but they're giving it out in a way of anyone can create a digital product. True story. Anyone can create a digital product. Right? But now what do you do once you have a digital product? Oh, just go do some reels. Really? Really? Go try that then. Because all I know is in a lot of the groups I'm a part of, there are people in there that are struggling, not making any money doing that exact same thing. It's not in the doing. It's in understanding, like, how do we really build and create a strategy around this? And I say that because that's what you get to understand between two things: the training and my mentorship. My mentorship is thrown in included, because I understand that most people, the majority of people, just are not going to luck up on this. You guys, I say my mentorship is so important because when I first got to 6 figures and I started making really good money online, let me tell you something, it's because I got out there and I learned these things. What I give my community now, I didn't have that. I didn't have that. And so I will toot my own horn. I'm very, very rare in this space in terms of being able to have done the things that I've done, right? Without a lot of the struggle that a lot of people have had. Like, I'm just being real. But I understand, I do recognize the struggle. And in my next levels, I realized I needed something more, right? I didn't want to just stay at $100,000 a year. I wanted so much more. And that required more of me, right? I had to position myself differently. I had to invest in myself differently. I had to like buckle down and get more serious about my strategy. it's important to share this because anyone can earn 6 figures a year with digital products and digital marketing, because they're not just the hot girls in town. They literally are the staples of making money online. They are the staples of how, not even making money online, they're the staples of how so much revenue is being generated online, period. Forbes has said it themselves, like digital marketing is like the business to be in, because every business relies upon some form of digital marketing to grow. Every business. For some businesses, it's just email marketing and website presence. But that's still a lot. Can you only imagine, like, if Macy's was like, nah, we don't want a website and we don't want email marketing. We only want our customers to come into the store. I can't even fathom how much money they would miss out on if they didn't give people the opportunity to receive their emails and to click and be able to buy from their website. I don't think there's any stores out there that's not leveraging digital marketing. There's no businesses I know of that are not leveraging digital marketing in some way to grow. So one aspect of this course is the fact that you learn digital marketing. Okay. I've been paid to do digital marketing for businesses. So I know that side of all of this. I haven't just always catered to people that want to make money online. I've had a consulting business. Right? I've consulted with both local companies as well as companies that are online that have nothing to do with making money online, but they wanted to grow online. And I am telling you, so much of the money I've been able to make over the years that have saved my butt has been because I was able to put together opportunities and services to serve other businesses. I've been able to do their email marketing. I've been able to set up their campaigns. I've been able to set up their money getting systems. I've been able to build their funnels and build their systems because I developed these skills. I've been able to get paid very handsomely, right, for talking strategy, right, with businesses. I consider myself to be a great strategist when it comes to digital marketing, because I can pinpoint where someone is, where they want to go, and help them fill in the holes and to help them see what's working, why it's not working, etc. Right? It's one reason why when I set up my own e-commerce store, I already had the vision. My e-commerce store is going to model Fashion Nova. It's going to model Shein. It's going to model Temu, because they have an amazing digital marketing strategy. I'm not going to do it like everybody else. I'm not going to rely upon TikTok to sell my digital bundles. No, I'm building a powerhouse, right? I'm building a Fashion Nova for my digital business. Why? Because I'm much more than just someone that's online to make money. I'm here to build an empire. I want to be able to sit back and, like, years from now, be like, I built that, and to still have it doing what it's doing, to still have digital products being sold, to still have my email list building and growing, to still know this is not about slanging something to make some money. I hope this is making sense to you guys. The mindset at which you approach this changes the game for you. Right? So if I haven't made a case for digital marketing, there you go. Now let's make a case for digital products. Y'all, long before I ever even knew the power of digital products, millionaires were being made because of digital products. Because everyone that has ever learned something, figured something out, done something, went on later to make far more money selling the information than doing the actual thing. Right? You have so many people. I receive emails from people like, they're great at Facebook ads. Right? And the majority of their time now is spent doing webinars to sell you their Facebook ads courses, their Facebook ad masterminds, right? And they run Facebook ads where? Do they run Facebook ads to things that they're just selling? No, they run Facebook ads to their webinar that's going to sell you on their Facebook ad service. Is this making sense to anybody? So most people move away from doing the thing to selling the how-to through digital products. Why would you not? Why would you not want to create something one time and be able to sell it a gazillion friggin' times? Why would you not? To have no inventory, to have automated fulfillment, to have, almost a 100% ROI profit margin, to have very, very, very little overhead. Why would you not? I was chuckling because I was looking at my videos, my analytics, and I was looking at how much I earn per video that I do at this point in my business. And I'm like, everything's organic. I said, there are people out there paying for ads, and I'm not opposed to ads. Who knows? One day I might run ads myself, but right now I'm not. And I was just chuckling at the fact, I'm like, I get paid X amount of dollar, like one video, right? I think, I don't know, a couple $100 from one video. I'm like, I'm literally getting paid like $200, $300 to make one video to just make it. I get paid that just for people to view the video, not on top of the money that it makes me when people join my email list and then later go on to buy, right, my offers. You guys see how beautiful this is when you really figure this out? I don't really care about AdSense, but I care about AdSense. Does that make sense? Because it all stacks. That's our story in our house. It all stacks. Beautiful thing. So to me, this is so much bigger, and it's only because I got skilled and I decided to take YouTube way more seriously. Y'all, just last year, I was making like $100 every 3 months from AdSense. Now I'm telling you, like, one video is making me 100, 200, some videos maybe $50. One video, where my whole channel was making $100 every 3 months. I can't make this like more visual for you. This is the only time I like to talk money, is when I know it can help you. But because I decided to get serious about this, right? I created a whole nother income stream just being a content creator. And then I get paid to create content, but that content ends up selling my actual digital products that make me thousands of dollars a week. That's what you learn when you decide to invest in yourself. That makes sense? I have a question. Is the program up to date 3.0? Yeah, 3.0 is what we just released just a week ago, I think, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the core, it's always up to date. It's always up to date. It's always up to date. So 3.0 is amazing. 3.0 is all organized. It's all fancy. It's all step by step. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I love it. And I love they simplified it because they took away, the extra 1.0 and 2.0. So now when you log in, it's just you shoot straight for 3.0 and you go through all of the information in a very, very organized way. And I think anyone that, has purchased from me or any customer out there can vouch, like it's such a streamlined way to go through it and to make sure that you're not just jumping in and going through what you want to go through, but you're really being guided through the process of learning and getting your business set up at the same time. One of the biggest advices that I've been giving my newer customers is I'm like, if you're brand new to all of this, like just begin to go through it, because the way they have it organized, like you're going to know when it's time to begin setting things up. Like you're going to know like, okay, I'm good with setting up my funnel, or I'm good with going to create a digital product, or I know that I do want to sell the course as my own. Like if you just trust the process, like you will know like what your next move should be. And it's just, to me, it doesn't get much simpler than that. So thank you so much for that question, because there might be other people out there that would love to know that as well. Yeah. So 3.0 is the most updated version. It just came out, like I said, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's just, again, it's phenomenal in helping people and getting going. All right. So we're going to learn all those things within the course, right? We're going to learn all of those things in the course. All right. So now how do we make six figures? Right? And why is this so different than many opportunities that are out there? Right? So that's great. We're going to learn all these things, right? But now how do we actually make six figures from this information? So unlike a lot of things that are out there, it's like I said earlier, right? When I was in the biz op world and you purchased a $1,000 business from me, if you didn't make a dime selling that business to other people, there was no other value in it for you. There was no way you could walk away better. So you were literally invested into a money-making machine. All right. Is that helpful to understand that? Okay. Like that's what most like business models that I've been involved in have been about. I basically joined them because they allowed me to earn $1,000 every time I recruited somebody else. But I had to do all of the training. I had to teach them everything about getting set up and making money online. That's why I had my own training portal, even back then. And if someone did not make money with the business, there was no other value in that opportunity outside of the opportunity to make money and what they would have gotten from me personally. Okay. Like I said earlier, with the roadmap, there are people out there that are not even selling the roadmap. And they're earning thousands of dollars a week and thousands a month because of the information and the inspiration that they were given to go on and do something with what they learned. And a lot of these people, right, it's, oh my gosh, I have all this knowledge. I can create digital products. So a lot of people have actually gone on to just get excited about having a library of their own digital products and running in that way. All right. So one way, okay, we're going to talk about 4 ways that you can actually make money with this information to help you earn 6 figures a year. I will tell you, there's a couple of schools of thoughts. All right. A lot of people will tell you, right, that, just pick one way of making money, right? And do that one way all the way through your first million. I don't think there's a right or wrong, but I think that's solid information because there are people trying to do way too much and they can't even gain traction doing one thing. All right. What I'm finding for myself is going from, 6 figures where I am and I want to skyrocket to 1 million. For me, I'm finding more enjoyment with having my income come from several different places. However, it's the same lesson I learned way back in 2007, which is more of a stacked income philosophy versus multiple streams philosophy. So I don't have I'm not selling digital products and then selling some kind of course or some kind of weight loss juice. All of my income really does work. So you knowing about me from YouTube, right? My income flows all together. All right. And that's what I like about what you learn within the roadmap is that you learn how to be able to leverage what you learn to put together very smart digital opportunities for yourself that can literally work all together. And we're not even talking about the affiliate income that you earn through the marketing system. All right. Because that can actually take some time to build, but it can still be very significant, right? If you realize the bigger picture as you begin to build all of this out. Let me know if this has been helpful so far, you guys. All right. So the first way that you can make money with this information, and not just make money, but we're talking about building to 6 figures, is number 1, use the skills and the foundation of what you learn in the course to sell anything that you want, including digital products. All right. So again, you won't have to be one of these people that are in people's comments saying, well, I created this great digital product. Now, how do I sell it? You'll have the know-how and the skills, right? And the marketing ability to go out there and sell whatever you want to sell. If you want to go sell a weight loss juice, go sell a weight loss juice, right? If you want to go create your own line of digital products or one digital product, go do that. No matter what you want to sell, right? I'm sorry. We actually teach you affiliate marketing in 3.0 now as well. I totally forgot that. So you're going to learn about affiliate marketing as well. If you want to go make a boatload of money with affiliate marketing, you're going to have the right foundation on how to actually do that. So you don't have to go out there and invest $2,500 into a lot of these, high ticket affiliate programs to learn how to just turn right back around and sell their affiliate program. You can invest $500 and learn how to create your own digital products and learn how to create a lot of different things and how to do a lot of different things. And if you want to entertain affiliate marketing as well, or become an affiliate marketing pro, you'll be able to learn it within here as well. All right. So the first way that you can get to 6 figures is by using the skills and the foundation of what you will learn here to sell anything you want to sell. You will have the ability to sell anything that you want to. All right. You guys, over my years of being online, I've made money so many different ways. I've made money through digital products. I've made money through affiliate offers. I've made money through biz ops. I've made money through coaching services, consulting services, creating my own digital products. I've made money by creating my own offers. I've made money by helping companies launch. I've made money by supporting other business owners in businesses by helping them with the skills that I'm good at. All right. I made a lot of money because of learning these things. And when I wanted to try my hand at MLM and network marketing, thinking that the internet would change the way that I can make money with it, guess what? I was on the leaderboards. I won an all expense paid cruise up to on Oasis of the Seas. It's a part of their success club, right? I was acquiring customers and building my team every single day by new people. Why? Because I understood how to use the platforms. I understood how to attract people. I understood how to market. So I just share that because it just goes to show you that when you have these skills and the understanding, you can sell anything you want to sell. All right, that's beautiful. That's, again, writing your own check, being able to do what you want to do, sell what you want to sell, and have the ability to sell it. The second way that you can get to six figures, right, with this course is by reselling the knowledge through services and offers, right? Done for you type stuff, right? Building people's funnels, building people's email lists, writing emails for people, creating content for people. Anything that you learn in this course, you can resell the knowledge as a service for other people or businesses, right? You can create consulting offers. You can create coaching offers. Making sense? So much that you can actually do. All right. Just an idea of like a consulting offer. Before I was strictly doing like digital marketing stuff, right? I would do consults for $300 an hour, where people literally from Facebook or from YouTube would find my content, want to talk to me, invest $300 for an hour of my time to help them gain clarity and direction. And then a lot of those would go on to pay me, $1,000 an hour to talk strategy about putting their business together. Y'all, and that's not me doing anything outside of consulting. You see, I wouldn't have been able to have those offers had I not had this know-how, had this knowledge, be able to strategize with people, I knew these things, so now I could consult on these things. This is making sense, you guys. The third way that you could get to six figures with this information is that you can create your own digital product, like based upon the things that you know. Right? The things that you either learned in the course, based upon experiences that you've had, based upon inspirations that you maybe all along you've wanted to create your own digital products, right? You're going to learn exactly how to do that within this course as well. So even if you were to learn something from this course and it really fired you up and you wanted to go out there and gain deeper knowledge around it, right? Again, through learning and experience, you can decide to create your own digital products. Right? Based upon this was the foundation of what I learned. And then as I started experiencing these things. And now you create your own digital product to teach your methodology to create your way. Okay. And then the fourth way that you can make money with this information is to resell the program as your own. I don't look at this as just one course. I look at this as a program with 29 courses, literally. And I believe every single module or course in here could be sold for no less than $197 a piece, literally. But if we just called it $100 per module, the price tag could easily be $2,800, and we would still be being left far better than $28. I would exchange $2,800 easily for this information, especially knowing, right, how many people need this. I already know how much money I've made with it. I would easily trade $2,800 for this information. So if you're like me when I first got started, you might not have a direction. I didn't have a direction. But then again, I didn't know all this stuff was available to me. I didn't know that I could learn something and then create consulting offers around it. I didn't know I could learn something and then, create digital products around it. And so what I did was I learned something and they said, hey, Steph, you can sell this same ebook to other people and make 100% commission. So that's what I did. And that's how I made all my money so fast. It's because I had so much excitement, so much fire for that thing that I was learning from. And write this down. This was literally my marketing message. I knew everyone needed to have it. So that's what I got out there and did, right? I'm like, everyone needs to have this information. They need to have this knowledge. And so every day, I got out there, I did a video sharing what I was learning, talking about here's where I am in life, this is where I want to go, and this ebook is helping me get there. And I was a complete newbie. And so that's how I made like my first monies when I came online. It's how I paid off our payday loans when I came online. It's how we started to begin saving when I came online. It's literally what kicked off my business and began to give us like a brighter outlook on our finances, right? Was that first little ebook that I learned from and turned right back around and began to earn from and inspired other people. And I began to build my own community, and that paved the way for everything that I would do from there moving forward. So the fourth way, you see, that wasn't even the first way that I gave you. Because if you can conceive the other three ways, then selling this program as your own is now easy peasy. Because it means you've taken the knowledge and the training that you learned seriously, and you see why it's so helpful and useful and why other people got to get their hands on it. Does that make sense? You're not like, I think the people that struggle selling anything are people that don't have like a vested interest in it. Like they don't even understand why it's so helpful and useful. People used to always say, Steph, you could sell ice to Eskimos, right? No, I really couldn't, right? Unless I found a solution in it, right? And so for me, write this down. One of my biggest selling strategies over the years, I'm not even kidding, my biggest selling strategies is I always find the solution in it, and that is what I sell. So as an example, Steph, how did you sell those crappy biz ops, right? Well, it was very simple. I knew I didn't want to build a team. I knew what MLM and network marketing felt like. I knew that oftentimes I had to trade making money for placement. I didn't want to build an army to make a few $1,000s. And when I got hit to the world of, wait, I could sell one thing and make $1,000, say less. That was my marketing strategy. So I spoke to people that were like, I'm tired of building an MLM network marketing team. I'm tired of doing all this work to make pennies. I sold them a business plan where I'm like, what if every time you made a sale, you made $1,000? That was the solution. I didn't sell the fact that you're going to find so much value. I didn't lie to people. I literally sold them on what they were looking for, which was a simpler way to the money. Is that aha? I hope someone got some revelation around that and wrote it down. So when anyone struggles with anything, I'm like, because you haven't bought into the solution for yourself. You haven't found, because my solution and the course might not be the same solution for you. You might see the course entirely different, which that's a beautiful thing, because that means that you get to get out there and you get to share it right under your lens. Which if you have this lens for it, you see it this way, guess what? There's a whole market of people out there that will likely see it the same way, or they're already looking for that same thing. That's why people buy the course from me, is because they see it the way that I see it. And do you know what most people say that I have a conversation with that have experienced other people selling this course? Steph, I love the way that you approach this. I love the way that you sell this. I love the way that you look at this. And so do you know what I attract more than anything? People that have the willingness and the desire to learn this stuff. People that have the willingness and the desire to learn this stuff. Not, Steph, how do I get set up really fast and start making some money? I'm unavailable to have a business based upon those people. Those kind of conversations are they're draining. Come in here, get out of the course what the course was designed for. And if you do that, sky can be the limit for you. You can go out there and write your own check. You won't have to figure out like, how do I go make money fast? You will know how you can decide to make money fast for yourself in a variety of different ways. All right, y'all, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, so that's how we can build six figures based upon this information. I just want to charge you. You know, someone sent me an email and they asked me like, Steph, I'm considering promoting this and something else. And the other thing is a biz op. And the biz op doesn't have bad information. But the way that I look at it is like my answer, if you're out here watching, this is my answer to you, because I didn't reply immediately because I didn't really know how I wanted to respond, is this: that person you're considering with that business opportunity puts out a lot of information. I put out a lot of information. Review both information and decide for yourself. The buying decision should never be based upon someone giving you their opinion. It should be based upon the fact of, I've reviewed information. I know what I want. This feels the best. I'm going to go with that. This is how we get ourselves in trick bags, right? Is that we allow someone to talk us into something. No, that's why what we do online is so big, because we get to put the information out and we get to attract people that vibe with it, that don't need convincing, that don't need our opinion like in the inbox or via email. They can review. And I love making my buying decisions based upon that, because I know that I'm making it objectively based upon the way someone is authentically showing up. And if I feel like they're BSing, I don't need to talk to them. I don't need to ask them questions. I just move on. Right? So someone should write that down. I just give you a huge marketing strategy, like a huge marketing tip right there. And even a huge buying tip. If you ever feel like you don't know what to buy or who to buy from or whatever, that's why the importance and the value of content is so stinking important. Now, this is how I make the money that I make. This is my 5-figure a month strategy. Is I just simply show up, write this down. Again, one of my biggest secrets. I just show up and I just talk to people. All right? I'm just showing up talking to y'all right now. If you can do that, I promise you, hand on heart, there are people that will show up and want to listen to you. There are people that will show up and want to listen to you. And a percentage of those people will want to buy from you. I just really think I so softly dropped the mic right there. That is a whole word. That is a whole strategy. Instead of figuring out, what do I say? How do I get people to buy the thing from me? Have a conversation about the thing. Talk about why you love the thing, why you're excited about the thing, what it does for people. And for people that think you're selling, they're right. You are selling. They're just not buyers. So who cares what they think? Another mic drop. Yes, boo-boo, I'm always selling. I'm always selling. Because if I don't sell you on this course, I'm not serving you at the highest possible level. Because this is the solution that's going to help you get everything that you need to make the 6 figures a year that you desire. You don't buy the course, I'm not serving you at the highest possible level, and you're still lost. You're still confused. You're still searching. You're no closer to the outcome that you desire. You buy the course, I've solved a major dilemma in your life. You're closer. You have proximity. You have access. You have the answers. You have the note. You have everything that you need. I've served you at a higher level, right? When I get you to make the decision that's going to get you further along. So don't let anyone ever make you feel any kind of way about, oh, you're just selling. You bet your bottom dollar I am. You bet your bottom dollar. Because if people don't buy, I'm not helping them. And volumes of free information is not serving people, right, in the highest possible way. It's just like wetting their whistle, right? And we want to serve people, all right? So when you decide to buy the course, that's what it is. When you decide to invest in yourself and buy the course, all right, at this point, it seems like a no-brainer, right? It seems like a no-brainer, and you should just buy it anyways, right? Like it just makes sense. You're going to have everything that you need. Right? But I make it even sweeter for you because, again, I've been in this game for 16 years. I understand. Beyond just like the doing of the information, there is an element of mindset. There is an element of sometimes uncertainty. There is an element of just knowing that you have the support and guidance of someone that's been there, walk the walk, and can just provide guidance and understanding and experience. And so when you decide to purchase from me, you also get my mentorship, which is a lot. You get my mentorship hub, which has additional resources like the shared code to my funnel, emails for your welcome email sequence. Like I'm a brilliant copywriter, so you don't have to start your email campaign from scratch. You can totally scrub mine and use them as the base of your campaign, make them your own. You get content ideas, you get additional resources, you get additional training. So we just got done with the online business growth blitz, right? 18 days. That's all in there for you to go through. Will help you gain major clarity over your business, and just help you learn the things that I discovered that has really helped me evolve my business to the level that it's at now. Like that's just the bottom line on the online business growth blitz. Plus I have a lot of other content that's planned to be dripped out there as well. And I'm even considering doing a live series, not a live series, but doing a series going into April. So like another blitz, and I'm really excited about that. I'm just trying to lock down what topic I want to actually do it on. So you have that. My favorite part though is office hours on Tuesdays. So every Tuesday I open my Zoom room And there's no agenda. I just open it up. I show up. And as a member, you can pop in, ask questions, get guidance, get feedback, share your screen. Just know you have a place to turn up, be supported, and to have additional guidance there. Sometimes you might just want to pop in and hear what other people are asking and doing and how they're navigating their business or what challenges they're having, or, celebrating other people's successes. So like, as we grow, it's become such an amazing environment, because it's not just about me helping, but it's other people there supporting and being there for each other as well, which is what I've always wanted. It's a really beautiful thing. So you have that every Tuesday, right? So 52 in 1 year, 52 opportunities to ask questions, get guidance, get feedback, and just to know that you're supported. And there's just not a whole lot of people that are out there operating at this level to help and serve other people. And then the last thing that you get is we do a monthly hangout, right? Again, via Zoom, private, where literally I do a deep dive on a training topic or a topic of interest that I believe can really help the entire community. And oftentimes it's something that's going to help us like supercharge going into the next month. So I generally do it around the end of the month or the very first of the month. And then we hang out afterwards so people can ask questions and just kind of chit chat and that kind of thing. So that's what you get as a bonus. And right now it's free. It won't always be for free. Once you're in, right? But if you delay getting started and there's a cost on it at that time, then you'll have to pay additionally to get access to the mentorship. All right. So you guys, getting started is so simple. And I promise I'm going to go over this and I'll answer questions. Okay. Because I might answer your question while I'm going through this last part. Getting started is very simple. Number one, just invest in the course, invest in yourself. Like, that's just it. You would decide to invest, you decide to purchase. All right. So you basically take the first step. I got your back from there. All right. That's another big problem I see online. People expect other people to go first. No, you go first. If you always have that mentality of going first, you will win. So when I create content, this is me going first. Everything I do in my business, I go first, right? So that I can attract the results. All right. So invest in yourself. I got your back. All right. Ways that you can pay: debit, credit card, PayPal, and also Klarna and Afterpay. So if you qualify for Klarna and or Afterpay, they have some really great payment plans in place. There have been some people that have been able to get started for $44 and to spread that out over 12 months. There have been some people that have gotten started for $125, right? And spread that out over, I think it's like 2 months, it's every other week, right? But it gives you the ability to spread out your payments. And at $125, there's no interest involved in it whatsoever, which is a beautiful thing. All right. And if you can pay with PayPal, right? PayPal has their own payment plans and things in place that you can leverage as well. Again, based upon how you qualify. All right. So those, very, very simple to get started. And again, the fun thing is knowing that, guess what? You're going to learn how to do this as well. You're going to learn how to accept PayPal. You're going to learn how to accept debit and credit cards. You're going to learn how to accept Klarna, Afterpay, and maybe even Affirm. I can't use Affirm, but you might be able to. All right. So you're going to learn how to be able to get set up in such a way where your customers can spread out their payments and getting started, which does what? It helps you make more money. I can't tell you how many people I've been able to help get started because of those payment plans being in place. Beautiful thing. And that's one thing I did not know how to do right before I came into this course. I was always doing payment plans at my own risk, right? And having to wait for the money. Not with this. All right. Not with this. All right. You're also going to gain mentorship. So again, we already talked about that, right? You're going to gain my mentorship. All right. And it's included for a limited time. All right. And you also get access to, I never talk about this, but one of my customers today, Miss Gina, thank you for reminding me of this. She reminded me of this. She's working one-on-one with me right now. And we were checking in on an issue she was having. And she's like, I'm on the Zoom hangout for funnels right now within the roadmap. So it's like, I totally forget you have the whole roadmap community as well. And throughout the week, right, and the month, they do all kind of calls, right? Specialty calls. Like today, there's a funnel call, right? Where if you have questions about funnels or they're walking you through setting up a funnel, like there's so much support that's here, right? I just offer my own support because I believe it's closer knit, it's more specialized, and I can really deal with every person like as an individual based upon where they are and what their needs are. So once you get started, the only thing I ask is just connect with me. You're going to automatically get access to the course no matter how you get started. Right? Nothing's ever dripped to you. You get access to everything. You're going to get an email that's going to let you know how to get plugged into the mentorship hub. The only thing I ask is just communicate to me, because sometimes the email address that you buy from is not always the email address that you want attached to, like, a mentorship. So just let me know what email address to attach to my mentorship hub, as well as my VIP list, so you can start receiving those invitations to office hours on Tuesdays, our monthly hangouts, and any kind of updates that are made inside of the mentorship hub as well. All right, now I'm going to answer questions. I hope you guys are leaving better. Like, I hope I really painted, even if you're like, I'm going to go out there and just get training someplace else, the steps are still the steps. The fundamentals are still the fundamentals. Like, I still left you with an incredible amount of value and understanding and how to think through all of this stuff, because at the end of the day, no matter how you decide to get the information and get the training, the bits are the bits, right? The bits are the bits. And this is what you need to know to go on and build a 6-figure business for yourself. All right, so I'm going to go up to Alicia. I really do appreciate the value you're bringing to this platform and bringing clarity to how this should work. I admit to being hesitant because I've been burned in the past. Yep, and I have many people that say that, and I don't have any response, in terms of, like, all I can say is, like, I'm sorry, because I know there's been a lot of bad stuff out there, and there have been a lot of people that have lost money, have either made bad decisions or invested, into things that just were not of high value. I've sold things like that before, like I said, many, many years ago in the biz op world. So I just decided, you guys, and Alicia, I'm so glad you shared this. When I was looking to transition from coaching to something else, I was really being drawn back to the business opportunity space, because I love digital marketing. I love making money, right? But what I couldn't take that ride again. I said, there's no way, Steph, with all that that you can go and be a part of the problem again. And so when this fell in my lap, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I have something that really teaches people, and I get to sell this. And in my mind at that time, I'm just going to be honest, I was like, I get to sell this like a biz op, right? Because I didn't have to create it. I get to make all of the money. And that's all the biz ops I had done in the past. Like, that was the whole thing, is make 100% commissions. But when I really, really bought into this, I'm like, wait a second, this is way better. This is way different. And this allowed me to not be a part of the problem, but to be a really strong solution that I know so many people needed. So one of my first thoughts when I came into this course was, oh my gosh, my people need this, right? And so that's, like, my business has evolved because I really see the usefulness of this information and how it can help people in so many different ways, and how no matter what you want to do, the information can help you build a business based upon your unique agenda. I hope that makes sense. Like, that's the big part to me, is that you get to build a business based upon your agenda, which is huge. All right. Oh, I also forgot, in my mentorship hub, I also give you an additional digital product for anyone that had this idea for a while and I want to run with it. So anyone that gets started this weekend, when you get started, and if you got started like on Friday, that's fine too, or Thursday, whatever, right? If you newly got started, contact me. All right. Because I have my own digital, my own master resale rights digital product store. And so I'm going to give you, like, you go to my store, you tell me, Steph, I want this digital product, and I will give you that digital product as a bonus, so that you will have the course to sell as your own. You'll have that digital product that you can actually sell as your own. And then you'll also become an affiliate of the system.io. So you'll be earning back in commissions on your marketing system as well. So you'll have 3 income streams right off the bat. All right. So when you get started, right, email me and I'll send you the link over to my store, and you can tell me which product that you want, and I'll give you access to it, and you'll have something instantly as well. And I'll give you some awesome recommendations on products that I think would work well in conjunction with actually selling the roadmap, that will work really, really good hand in hand. Okay. So anyone that gets started, that's all you got to do is just email me. Okay. So Alicia, I hope that, again, me showing up, sharing the way that I've shared. And if you still feel skeptical, because I know we all can say anything, just go and watch any of my other live streams, or, any of my videos, and you're going to see the same sincerity, the same genuineness. You're going to see the same thing in all those videos, because the way I feel is the way I feel, and what I know about this is what I know about this. And I really show up to be different and to help people really see, like, what this can do, right, for their online business journey. Alexis, finally took the leap. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Yay, I'm excited. Did you get started today? Awesome. I see that I did make a sale. Let me see if it's from you. Yay. I love hearing that. Awesome. Well, welcome. I think that's you. My peepers on. All right. If that's you, Alexis, then definitely please email me. And I'm going to make good on everything that I just talked about. And again, anyone else that gets started, again, right? Like that's what I'm going to start putting in place now. So instead of everyone getting the exact same digital product that's in the mentorship, now everybody can pick their own digital product and I'll help you. Like I said, I have some really awesome selections that go hand in hand with digital marketing and the roadmap. And that will give you just an additional digital product that you can begin selling. All right. So I hope you guys are leaving better than when you came. As always, it's my pleasure showing up, doing what it is that I do. I hope I brought awesome perspective, and I hope that I made good on you seeing that if you simply make the right decisions, you take the right actions, you approach this properly, and you decide to set yourself up for success, not just for today, but the long term, right? That you can decide to create six figures by leveraging digital marketing and digital products. And the way that I shared it with you, like it literally is the way to go. I want to say one final thing in closing. Okay. It doesn't matter how long you've been attempting the thing. Okay. One of the mindsets that kills most people, and when people say it to me, it drives me nuts. I already know that. Those are lost words, you guys. Because if we're not where we need to be, those are lost words. It's not about what we know. It's about what we've done with the information. So I always feel so blessed whenever I buy something and it's telling me what I already know. I'm like, Steph, confirmation. To me, it's confirmation. And then I take it even more seriously because I'm like, I knew to do this. And had I been doing it, I could have been so much further along. So don't kill yourself or shoot yourself in the foot. You're thinking, I've been in this X amount of years, blah, 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 right? What have you done with the information? And so for me, I've been saying this a lot in my own content. Like, yeah, I am proud of the fact that I've been in this for 16 years, never had to go back to a job, been able to make some really, really dope money, but now it's up leveling time, like game on, right? Like I see things totally different. So it's not about the fact that I've been in this for 16 years. It's now for me, it's about how long have I been doing this right? And I feel like for once, like I just really, really have a handle on how do we do this right, which is why I show up with so much passion and conviction. I could sell you anything because I know I'm that good. But what I want to do is I want to sell you on the right approach to all of this so that like this can be your final stop, right? Of course, level up over the years, but I want this to be like your final stop from I was on the struggle bus, or I was lost, I was confused, or I was kind of making money, like whatever your story is. I want this to be the defining moment where you're like, I finally figured it out. Like I finally have the game plan. I finally understand this stuff. So it doesn't matter how long you've been around. It doesn't matter how long you've been on the struggle bus. And it doesn't matter even if you're brand spanking new. This is for everybody. And that comes from someone that has had 16 years in the game. Because I didn't decide to get my act truly together and to build the well-oiled machine that I have right now until this course was brought into my life, right? Real talk. So it doesn't matter whether you're brand spanking new, been on the struggle bus, been kind of dibbling, dabbling with this stuff, whether you're like Alicia, where, you are skeptical, you have lost money, right? This can be like the stop, the definitive moment, right? Where you're like, you know what? I have everything that I need. Right, Steph, I have your guidance. I have your support. Like I have the confirmation, like this is the place to be. I have all of the information. I'm going to buckle down, right? And I'm going to do this doggone thing. All right. So don't make excuses, for anything in your past. Don't allow the past to hold you back, right? Don't be embarrassed about anything of the past because none of those things have anything to do with where you're going. The decisions that you make today in the right now are the only things that have an influence, right, over how you decide to make your next harvest. I really hope that you're leaving blessed. I hope this has been helpful and useful for you. I hope you're leaving better, and I hope that it helps you make the decisions that you need to make to get out of this year, the next month, the next quarter, however you want to look at it, to help you get what it is that you need, to help you get what it is that you want. I want to see more lives transformed financially, right? Because of this amazing industry that we get to be a part of. So I hope that I can be along on this journey with you and to support you and to guide you and to be the mentor in your corner, right? And if you're not ready right now, that's fine too. Click on subscribe, click on notifications, hang out for my videos, hang out for my live streams, jump on my email list so you can learn all about what's going down here and to be kept in the know, right? About live streams and different things going on that might be able to help you and support you as you're trying to figure out if this is the right move for you or not. And if you're ready to get started, again, go to goprowithsteph.com. And if you have any questions, just hit reply. Once you get started, remember to connect with me so I can get you plugged in properly. Have a fantastic weekend, you guys. I will see you guys back on Monday.